head out now to Stephanie at the Reginald F. Lewis Museum as it marks the 100th anniversary of Black History Month.
Yep, that's right, Tim. And you know, we're still celebrating Black History Month, and the Reginald F. Lewis Museum, well, it's finding fun, interactive ways to teach kids about the history. So joining me this morning is the president, Terry Lee Freeman, who can tell us more about this new Kid Zone exhibit. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Thank you for being here with us.
Awesome.
We're really excited about this Kid Zone. It's the first time we've had anything like this, and it is an exhibit that is also, in a way, a functional play area and learn area for young people.
Absolutely. You know, as my photographer is just making his way around the room, it is vibrant, it's fun, and you know, there's I don't want to say, there's little things that kids can play and also learn at the same time. I love it.
Absolutely. You know, a lot of times when young people go into a museum other than like a children's museum, it's like, don't touch, don't run, don't this, don't that.
Don't breathe.
And here, what we're trying to say to them is, go ahead, do it, touch it, feel it, open it, learn something about it. And I think it's really important that the caregivers who come in with the young people, that as they're playing, and we know young people learn through play, as they're playing, you interpret it for them. You read it for them if they can't
Little
read.
facts for them to ingest.
Exactly.
Why was it, I heard you say this is the first of its kind. You guys have not had something like this before. Why was it important to bring this here to the museum?
Because it's really important to teach this history to young people, and although we have incredible exhibits upstairs, the Permanent History Gallery, it really isn't in a form that is youth-friendly, I would say. And so this really breaks it down for young people ages 6 to 13 and even younger than 6 years old to say, okay, this is what we're talking about. This is how African Americans have contributed to the community and to the society at large. And these are examples that you can use to determine where you want to be.
Yeah, and find a little bit of history right here in your own backyard. I love that. Okay, so we were also talking about some programs and information that you guys have for adults. We have a couple weeks left in Black History Month, and I know you guys have some events coming up. So you want to get into it next segment?
Sure.
Okay, absolutely. So for right now, we'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
This month, we celebrate the 100th anniversary of Black History Month.
And we have Stephanie Douglas joining us around town from the Reginald F. Lewis Museum to show us how they're making this historic occasion enlightening and fun. Hey, good morning, Stephanie.
Hey, Casey, good morning. Okay, so we're inside the Kids Zone, and we were talking a little bit about the interactive fun that they can use to learn about the history. But Terry, let's get into what programs you have coming up for the adults to know more about Black History Month.
Sure. The next 2 weekends, Saturday of each week, we have programs. This Saturday, we have a program about the Negro Leagues that it's in partnership with the Parks and People Foundation. And then the following weekend, we have a program for all of the budding entertainers. We have a program for those who want to become entrepreneurs in the entertainment industry with wordsmiths. So it should be, both of those programs should be really interesting.
That sounds amazing. Now, Terry, if you don't mind, I really wanted to get into something pressing that happened this morning, the passing of civil rights icon Reverend Jesse Jackson. And he left such a history and legacy behind. And I know you know some about the history and his legacy. Can you share some of that with us?
Sure, and yes, it is. We're losing a little bit of Black history with his passing. I was the former president of the National Civil Rights Museum, and Jesse Jackson was there when King was assassinated at the museum, at the Lorraine Motel, I should say. And so his impact on the civil rights movement was very significant because he was almost the next generation. The other people who were the icons of the movement were much older than Jesse Jackson. And so he became the next iteration, which focused a lot on economic power. And he did a lot through his Operation Breadbasket work in Chicago and PUSH, People United. I shouldn't have started that because I can't remember. But the
PUSH, Rainbow Movement.
The Rainbow PUSH movement, and his incredible run for president. So he
opened the pathway for.
He did. He opened the pathway for Barack Obama to be elected as president. And I don't think that we can underestimate the power of Jesse Jackson's call and response with young people when he said, I
am somebody. Thank you.
Everybody remembers that.
I know, famous words. Thank you so much, Terry. Okay, so if they want more information about the programs that you have coming up, where can they go?
They can go to our website, lewismuseum.org.
Perfect. Thank you so much. All right, we'll send it back to you guys on TV Hill.
That was great.
Stephanie, thank you.